sent this girl abroad to go and study. There in Canada, someone killed her, threw her lifeless body inside the river. And they looked for her, searched for her until they found her there. The mom was crying. And people were like, where else can people go in this world and be safe? Some were saying that if the mother had known, she would have left her in Canada. But the thing was that maybe there was a breakthrough that was supposed to come to her in Canada and in Africa. And the devil saw it that if this girl stays here, she will meet this blessing. Let me take her to a fake promised land, where it looks as if this is where God is. Where God is may not be the place that we want to dwell. It may not be the most beautiful thing we want. It may be the worst experience for us. But He knows the better end of it. Last week, my husband and I were at home, and we kept some chicken in our cage. And the cage is not too okay. Sometimes they will break out of the cage and run out. And I saw when one broke out. And all over us is bush. Real bush. It's just our piece of land that is clear. And I saw the chicken was approaching the thick bush. And I called my husband and said, "You see that chicken coming? He thinks he's free. He left the cage, which he thinks is a cage. Now he has moved out of the cage to go into freedom. This chicken may not come back. Because what is inside that bush, we know what is inside. That's why we kept it inside this cage for safety. But he thinks our rules are too serious for him to dwell there. He wants to free. He wants to be free. He wants freedom. But I told Pastor, I said, within this land, there is protection. I can see everything moving around. No one can hurt this chicken. No one can come in. But outside this land, inside that bush, I can't go there. That is not my jurisdiction. And so sometimes they go in there, we don't see them again. Sometimes we see their feathers, pieces on the floor. Sometimes they have got their parts, different parts of the bush. Something has eaten them. Why? Because they left the cage that looks like a cage, that looks like a prison, to go find a better life outside.